What's up, guys? We are back taking a look at some NFL player props today over on Sleeper. We're back. I'm feeling very, very good about the plays in today's video. So if you guys are not already on Sleeper, by the way, right now is the best time to join because we have Tyreek Hill at half a receiving yard right now on Sleeper. You can join with the link down in my description below. Promo code DOMG can get you a first-time deposit match up to $100. Again, the link is in my description. Go ahead and use my code, and hopefully Tyreek Hill goes over half a receiving yard. That's my first play for today. Just kidding. But let's go ahead and hop into some free plays for you guys over on Sleeper. And again, if you guys are not on this site, it's absolutely amazing. They have so many different player prop categories, including defensive player interceptions. So you can literally take Trevon Diggs to get an interception if you really wanted to. So there's a lot of good player props over on this app. So if you guys want to join, check it out. Link is down in my description below. Let's hop in, talk about the free plays for today. But before we do, final thing, make sure you guys check out my Dub Club. My Dub Club has been absolutely killing it. So if you guys want to join, right now is one of the best times to do so. You can see right here that I'm pretty reputable compared to some other people out there. You just contact PrizePicks support, ask them what your net profit amount is. You can see my lifetime net winnings over on PrizePicks are over $5,000. And right now over my Dub Club, I've sent my plays out to over 1,600 subscribers. You guys can get access to 2 different special offers with the links down in my description below. There's an all access one and a tier just for NFL plays as well. But if you guys don't know what Dub Club is, it sends every single one of my plays to you via either the Dub Club app, email, Telegram, or Discord. So check it out right now. Link is down in my description below. It comes for a ton of different player prop sites. That includes PrizePicks and Sleeper, mainly every single day, with some underdog and parlay play mixed in that as well. And very soon, also adding a 5th player prop site, I believe. So super excited for that. And that comes for a couple different sports too, by the way. NFL, NBA, MLB mainly, with a couple other sports mixed in sometimes. But the special offers down there are 2 months for the price of 1, which is 50% off of 2 months. That's my all access. You guys get everything 50% off of 2 months if you guys want to check that out. On top of that, you guys can check the NFL page out right now. It's just NFL player props. You get the entire season, which is 6 months, for less than $7 a month. So as a whole, if you guys buy in a bundle of 6 months, it comes out to less than $7 a month. So great deal going on right now. If you're just interested in NFL and not really MLB or NBA or anything like that, then go ahead and just check out the NFL right there and get the entire season for, a pretty good deal. But sorry for the super long intro. Did not mean for it to take that long. But this video is probably on the shorter side for sure because it's a really quick entry. Because we're going to give you guys the Tyreek Hill play for me in today's video here. So it's a $20 max over on Sleeper. So it's not, they're not cheaping you out like some other player prop sites. You probably know what I'm talking about, which have a $10 max. But over on Sleeper, it's $20 max. So pretty good deal right here for a, nice little free square. So let's hop in though and talk about my pair for this right here. And we'll talk about some other player props as well. It won't just be this, but make sure you play responsibly and at your own risk. And also make sure you subscribe to the channel. Helps the channel out a ton if you do so. Have those post notifications turned on. Let's scroll over here until we find the New York Giants game. So New York Giants here, Saquon Barkley. We're going to go over until we find the 16.5 rushing attempts. I like him over 16.5 rushing attempts. And you might think I'm crazy if you guys are one of those people that look at the last 5 games because he's been not very good in his last 5. It's actually not even showing his last 5 games, just last game. But in his last 5 games, he has actually not been too great at this. He has had 12 or fewer rush attempts in the last 4 games and 14 or fewer in his last 5. So why do I like this player prop here? Well, he was much better in the beginning of last season, actually, if you kind of take a look at it. But he's got a really nice matchup against Arizona today. The Giants are favored in this game. They should be able to run the ball a little bit. They should hopefully be able to be winning in this game, stay ahead, and get Saquon those rushing attempts. I mean, he had 12 in the 3 quarters that he played against Dallas, where they were getting completely blown out. They want to give Saquon the ball on the ground. So I think you can go over these 16.5 rush attempts here in a really nice matchup against Arizona. If you actually take a look at games where the Giants won, and like I said, the Giants are very favored in this game here. They're favored by quite a few points. It might be 5.5 or something like that. They're favored by 4 points in that game against Arizona. So in games where the Giants won last season or tied, they won or tied, he was over this in 7 out of 10. So 70%, compared to, a pretty bad hit rate when it comes to just all the games all around. So if anything, by the way, when you see a guy not doing great in his last 5 games, I think that this game script should be very in favor of Saquon Barkley and this Giants offense. And that is one of, if not my favorite play of the day for just the entire NFL slate, is Saquon Barkley over 16.5 rushing attempts right there. And that, by the way, this entry right here, really all it is Saquon's prop right here because we have it paired with the Tyreek Hill free square. That pays out at a 3.1x. And you can see right here that I actually just locked in my entry for you guys right here live. So Saquon Barkley over 16.5 rushing attempts and Tyreek Hill over half a receiving yard. $20 to win 61.80, $20 max over on sleepers. So let's talk about some other player props though, if you guys want to add some more onto that, if you guys are just looking for more than just one player prop, because I'm not going to shaft you guys and give you just one player prop in this video here. So we'll hop over to the New England game here. So we'll go over to the New England Patriots game here, Miami and New England. Oh, I forgot we have 2 Monday night games. That's going to be super fun to cover for sure. I completely forgot that they do 2 Monday night games. It kind of sucks at 7:15 and 8:15, but getting off track, I do like Rashod Stevenson over 50.5 rushing yards quite a bit here. He's at 54.5 on some sites. I played him over 54.5. If you can get him at like 53.5 though, I think it's a really good number, or obviously even less than that. But Stevenson, I think, should be in a great spot against Miami. Miami's a very, very nice matchup. He's coming off of only 25 rushing yards last week, but that was when they were playing from behind pretty much the entire game against Philly. But it wasn't anything super crazy last season. It was almost a 50-50 hit rate when it came to last season. I don't know the exact number, but Stevenson, great matchup here against Miami. I think this game should be pretty offensive for the most part and should stay relatively close because the Patriots have a nice defense, but they're pretty weak on offense for the most part. So I think it's going to be a really interesting matchup because the Dolphins' defense is kind of on the weaker side, but their offense is super overpowered. I feel like it's kind of flip-flopped when it comes to New England. So I think it should be a really, really fun game here in New England and Miami. Kind of surprised I'm saying that because usually New England games are not very fun, I'd say, personally. But when they have a nice matchup against Miami, I think the Patriots' offense should be able to do just a little bit of damage here. I think Stevenson should have a pretty good game. I don't mind for him to have a touchdown either. There's a prize picks player prop right now that's Stevenson and Ezekiel Elliott combined to have a touchdown, and I kind of like that a little bit. I almost bet on that. I have not played that though, at least at the moment. So Stevenson though over 50.5 rushing yards. I currently have him locked into 2 different entries right now. I have pretty close to a unit on him. I think just slightly more than a unit. 1.25 units I think is what I have on Stevenson. So I like Stevenson a lot here, over 50.5 rushing yards. Matchup looks great to me. He was pretty soft for the most part last season. If you take a look at what he did against Miami last year though, he only had 25 and 42 yards. So take that how you will, but I'm not super worried about that. I think he's going to be in a much better spot here this time against Miami. I think he goes over that player prop right there, but we're not done quite yet. Again, take a look at the Dub Club. You guys enjoying that right now? Special offers are down in my description below. Hope you guys did enjoy today's video, but also check out in my description below a 7-day free trial of this tool right here. Is the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer. If you guys want to find the best value player props for prize picks, underdog, fliff, sleeper, or wherever you guys are playing, go and check it out right now. How this tool works is you go to the player prop site that you're on, click the refresh button, and it pulls up the best expected value plays for that player prop site. If you're on the prize picks right here, and you guys go ahead and click on like 2-pick power play, it gives you the best expected value plays. If you wanted to play a 2-pick power play or a 5-pick flex, 6-pick flex, whatever you guys are looking for, it can find you some pretty good plays and the best expected value plays really for that player prop site. So if you guys want to check it out right now, 7-day free trial is linked down in my description below. If you guys leave it running, continue to pay for the tool. Helps channel out a ton if you do so. Otherwise, you guys can cancel that at any time. On top of that, that's not the only tool that's included with this, by the way. This is a bundle. It also comes with fantasy score projections and a DFS middling tool, which is included right up here. So there's a middling tool and also fantasy score projections, all wrapped into one right there is the fantasy bundle. 7-day free trial down in my description below. I personally use that tool, by the way, like every single day. And before I was even affiliated with them, by the way, I bought the year subscription of the tool. So I've been using that tool for a very long time. And I can tell you guys, I really do enjoy that tool. I would not be pushing it if I did not actually enjoy it myself. So 7-day free trial. But then you guys watch today's video. If you guys have not joined Sleeper, use code DOMG, and best of luck with your NFL player props. Make sure you play responsibly and at your own risk, and best of luck with your NFL player props. Prize pick video coming tomorrow.